Welcome, guys. We've got Commandos Origins, which we'll just watch the intro scene, I guess, and then I'll talk a little bit about the game. Got a drink while it loads in. Oh, I did upload in. I thought there was a bit of a video beforehand. I remember a video. Anyway, welcome, guys. We're going to be live streaming Commandos Origins, which is just launched as of yesterday. So available on Steam, etc., etc. There's actually, if you're watching on YouTube, there is a pinned link up in the top there of the chat. Here we go. So Monka Strap's redeemed a character. I don't think we can change the character names. I think that they're doing what they're doing. So now we've got Rocklight saying press button, and Lou is saying hi Tommy. I think I've got my audio. I think is okay. I just was half thinking, oh, my computer actually updated. So normally end up with problems with the audio, but everything's okay. Actually, I'd like to thank Calypso for sponsoring this stream. So this is a sponsored stream, and I'll be playing it again in a couple of days' time, actually. So we'll just sort of go through the bits and pieces with what this game has got in it, and it really is really quite polished, actually. I really quite like it. I just need to change your topic. I forgot that. Hang on, just bear with me. Let me see what I'm doing here. What am I doing with the topics? Topic. I thought I changed it. Oh, I didn't either. I changed that, but it didn't change the topic. I actually do remember changing this. So, sorry about this. Commandos Origins just released. Yeah, so I did all that. I didn't do the topic. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so there we go. So we have now changed the topic, so that'll be good. Thank you for that, guys. And I will redeem you back there, Monka Strap, because there is no Dazdemption in this one. I was thinking, oh, hang on, this is not a Dazdemption game. So anyway, let's leave that one where that is, and I think we're back okay. We'll just get back into the game. Distant Commando World works. What do you got? Distant Commando World's Origin 2. There we are. Now, GE Stream is saying why it has bugs and confusing save system. I haven't found that at all, to be honest. It's I mean, we'll get into it because I've been playing the tutorial. I haven't finished the tutorial, so I've still got to continue on with the first missions as such. So I thought it would be an interesting time to sort of just go through what the game does. And look, to be honest, I haven't heard about bugs, or I haven't had any bugs. Haven't had any confusing save system. So and I've played it for a little while, like not terribly long. Like it's only just come out. So I haven't absolutely smashed it, but what I've seen, I've thought, yeah, this is actually really polished. So personally, I haven't come across that, but we'll see what happens. Lewis is saying I played a lot of the original Commandos back in the day. It's amazing. Yes, this one is it does a lot of things really, really well. I used to play the original as well back when the original first came out, and and this one has got, as you'd expect, a lot more polish than the original, of course. Now, Houston is saying, play Wizard Warfare 2 anymore. I don't think I've played it much at all, actually, Wizard Warfare. So, no, I don't. At this stage, anyway. I played a little bit, yeah, but anyway. Well, this is a sponsored stream, so I'll sort of, I'll just keep on focusing on this particular game. So, excuse me if I sort of skip over questions about other games during the stream. So GSE Stream is saying, will save system is automatically load instead of automatic save? I don't know. I really haven't found any problems. And saying also missions that block out previous play area is not fine for treasure hunting. Oh, okay. Yep, yep. So you're critiquing. Yep, that's okay. No, that's fine. That's what these streams are for. They're for communication about the game, good and bad. So anyway, let's just go through. There is actually things, for example, like this is the deluxe version that I've got, which I don't think adds a hell of a lot to the actual gameplay. But anyway, we'll just get into it. I'll load up where I am. But before that, let's just go through what the game is, what the game brings. So you've essentially just got your settings. I know that some of you like to see the different bits and pieces in through there. I won't click on the historical symbolism. That sort of just I know that this will be going into areas where historical symbolism is not allowed, so I'll skip over that one. But it is there. Like I know that there are people who really do prefer it to be historically accurate with graphics and flags and so on and so forth. And to be honest, I'm actually one of them. I don't have any sort of sensibilities in that sort of sense. Anyway, that's the sort of that's essentially the various bits and pieces there that you've got, like a lot of options, which I was really quite impressed with when I sort of saw it there. Video settings back in through this side as well. I noticed my fans do whir a bit with this game. Like I do sort of hear my my fans sort of turning. So there's obviously it is obviously sort of draining like resources essentially. Audio settings back in through there as well. Now I've got the master volume up, but the music volume down. Dialogue volume I've left a little bit up there as well. I was finding that a little bit too soft, so I've just sort of tweaked these a little bit. Controls, you've got the there's a fair few different sorts of things when you do go through, and you'll sort of see as we go down through this other side. As you start to get the different commandos, you've then got your number keys. The camera is like pan up, pan like the panning. The thing that I found it was we've got the rotate. Now there was also a rotate modifier. I think that is the one left alt. I think you need that. We'll have a look when we get into the actual into the game itself. There, you've got vehicles, abilities as well. Look, to be honest, I just click on the buttons for these. I find that easier when I'm actually playing. But as you play more and more, I'm guessing these keyboard shortcuts become more interesting. You do have a command mode as well. So I don't think we've got the command mode in the tutorial portion that we're playing, but that will come, I think, like as we start to get into it, which is just press the left shift. You can then sort of give your orders, and we'll test that out anyway and see if that actually does work as well. Yeah, so the arrow keys are really what you need to maneuver around. The WASDs are not like you're going to have to get into the habit of not using WASD, but overall it's and this is actually the quick save, quick load. What I've been doing is quick saving and then manually loading. I found that sort of gives me a bit more control. I don't know if that sort of answers anything about the save system. GSE stream is saying about the save system, you cannot override saves by the same reason. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've just, as I said, I've just been when I get to it, when I clear one area, I just save and then load her up again. But I am fairly early into the actual game itself. You've got party settings as well back and through here, which isn't turned on. So anyway, that must be for sort of like co-op, I guess. Anyway, let's get back out of there. Actually, Q, does that one take us back? Yeah, so Q cycles back up through there. We just press escape. Extras is actually pretty cool. So one thing I really like about this was they've got little videos that you then can look at, and these then become your tutorials. So it's things like movement, just left mouse button as you start to go through, moving the camera. So move the cursor to the edge of the screen. You can also hold Alt to move the camera, the mouse left and right to rotate. So it just shows you literally everything. So it sort of steps you through, which is quite nice. It's into the camera, double click the Commandos portrait. I didn't even know that one, to be honest. So that's something I've just learned. These do come up during the tutorial aspect of it. So interact with objects. So a lot of these are intuitive, but it is things like rotation can be really quite important. Double click the objective in the list to center the camera in the object's location. Yeah, so that's anyway. It's sort of you mainly are just using a left click. I guess I'll be using a mouse, of course, but you could play with a controller. I'm guessing would be sort of one of the main ways of playing this one. But I will be using a mouse. You've also then got, extras also then comes with collectibles, which I haven't unlocked any at all of these yet. the different commandos. We've only got 2 at this point in time. It does show you the full abilities that they have, and you'll notice that some of these are a bit different. Like the sapper has got like a different set of abilities than, for example, the Green Beret. So the Green Beret, the stories, I don't know whether to start with the full sort of backstory, but essentially where we're playing in North Africa. It's initially, and we've got the Green Beret and the sapper are trying to escape a town that has just been overrun by Germans at this point in time. In fact, it starts off with the Green Beret being in prison by the British, and and the sapper comes and basically sort of asks him to join him, and then so that's sort of where I am so far with the actual game itself. So I'll just go in, rather than start from scratch, which does go through all the movement and stuff. It is. I mean, it's important to do it, but I'll just go and load the game in. So the load comes in through here, where I've got the I've got like my different quick saves sort of coming back through there. See, I don't know what you're saying about. You said to about this one through here with the like I can delete those. Can I override saves? I'm just using quick saves. That's all I've been really doing, is just quick saving along as I go. So it's you also get busted by the start mission. If you've, yeah. So but okay. Let's talk about the save system and the way this game works. I'll load it in, and I will test the left shift just to see if that actually does pause the game. So when we come in at this point in time, I'll just go continue and then see if the left shift will actually then go and work. I don't know if it will at this stage.
Going to have a nasty headache when he wakes up.
It seemed to. Oh no, it's still counting down. So these will come back to life very soon and then kill my soldiers. My soldiers are down on the ground there. So what I would need to do is actually come back in and sort of bring them. So that's, and maybe it is. Maybe I have sort of got it there. No, here they come. So they come back to life. My guys are on the ground, and they'll then shoot. Now that's like, this is sort of the way it's sort of then working. So which means I then have to sort of reload it back in again. You can see the health going down of the actual units themselves. So yeah, so the lift shift at the moment isn't actually working through here. Yeah, Marcus Strapp saying the last thing we need to see at this moment is the American flag. It's not the American flag that's the problem. Anyway, so you then sort of come back in. Mission failed. The sapper has died. Essentially, so you can restart the whole mission, or just load in from wherever you do your quick save. Remember, your quick save is F5, so that is an important key to keep in mind. And at this stage, I can't actually do these. I'll just reload it back in. Now, if I hide those bodies somewhere, then they will not. So if I just go back to continue, and we'll just quickly sort of just access these. So if I go and grab this one through here, I want to go and press the minus key. Oops, hang on, space key. He gets to his feet, and God, what's happened for here? I've got the it's like the Alt key. There we go. The Alt key was down. I'm just going to go and lift him up. Actually, it looks like I can't. I'm going to have to move off.
Going south is no use. Try to make your way out through the alley.
Too bad. No, I've got to just get my head back into how to play with this again. I'll start again. Sorry, I knew this was going to be a problem for me. I wanted to sort of get to a position where I can pause. What I can do here is I'll go back to this one here. I think before things happen, let's just load this quick save in. I want to be able to just go and show the scope of this map because it's actually very, very nice. The way it sort of does work. So this hopefully is just before the action.
Going to have a nasty headache when he wakes up.
Yeah, so okay, now I can sort of go and do different things. See how it's actually just going through. What I can then sort of go and do with knocking units out and so on and so forth. So at this stage, I'm sort of just working my way through. But let me show you the actual map itself. I'll just go and close this little tutorial aspect of it. Sorry, that's not WASD. I keep on pressing WASD, and that is a problem. But the actual overall game, if I press the left Alt, I can then sort of start to sort of scroll around. I can zoom in and out, of course. You see that I've already hidden some bodies in and around the place. But I do actually have like a lot of interactivity in terms of being able to sort of then go and see and plan things exactly. Like at this point in time, my units are have sort of made their way through, and I now have to clear this area out. So this is actually where I'm sort of where I've got to then sort of make a move, and just coming through where we actually came from. So he starts off essentially in this building, and then sort of makes his way out through here, back out through this other side, in and around, and then you essentially make your way up, sort of clearing. You'll see bodies hidden away in different locations as I've sort of made my way through the game. I think at that stage, I forget where actually I got down on the ground, but anyway, we're over here now somewhere. Where are we? Yeah, we're sort of hidden down below at this location. So if I press number like 1 and click it twice, I'll go back to the Green Beret. Press number 2 twice, I'll go to the Sapper. If I press the Alt key, I can then start to sort of rotate around to see sort of get different angles. Now we do actually have like with most. I've got to come in pressing W again. So with these are where we have to get to. These different soldiers are what we have to do. They've actually arrested some British soldiers that are in this other side, but these become the target for what we need to then go and clear out in the next phase. You can see through here that there's like if anything goes into this first red panel, they're going to react. If I can sneak sort of back past this area by crawling. So I can crawl back through there. Then we've got other units as well. Like we've got a unit that's back over this other side, but there's barbed wire in between. So the only real way to get to clear out these two soldiers is to clear this one out as well. So just having a bit of a look at the angles. Just can change the angle again. Just use the arrow keys. And so these are on alert. This one here is if I go and click on the soldier, if I right click, I can then see what he is seeing. So he's not on alert, but these guys actually are. So if I go and click on them, I can then sort of see, yep, that one's on alert there. This one here is looking this way. And so we have, once we get around this corner, we are then pretty much safe to then go and do whatever we want to do. And then we can then sneak up on this one here. So pretty much the only way through. The game is a puzzle game, like as in, the idea is to get through the actual puzzle, which means a lot of quick saves and a lot of a lot of save scumming. So that's pretty much where we are. All right, so so just to point out again, this is a sponsored stream, so I won't be talking about other games other than Commandos in this particular stream. So I can sort of see that there's different comments and things about other things, but I'm sorry, guys, I really can't do those at the moment. So what we'll do is, at the moment we can't pause the game. I'm just going to go and just left click over here, and he will then start to crawl. Oops, wrong one. If I right click on this soldier, I can then move him around as well. So even though, so they can just crawl in and around like this. And as long as they're going through this sort of like this lined area, there's not going to be any real problem. So they've got different sort of skill sets at this point in time. And if they've got things that they can do to change things around, they'll have a little button back over the top through here. So so you can sort of see the button in through that other side. I'll just move these down. Probably end up using this guy to do what we need to do. I can press number 2 as well, just to bring in the sapper. The sapper has only really got like an attack along with the heal, and then the Green Beret has got a heal, but he's also carrying a noisemaker at this point in time. I don't think I can change. Yeah, I can change that to a different sort of aspect of it there. But I'll just go with the noisemaker is the only thing. I've still got one charge of the noisemaker if I do require it. So what we need to do is we need to find some other gear. So I'll just go and press Alt. You can see that there's little things will then appear on the screen itself. So I'm just going to go and grab this.
Leave it to me.
If I might have to stand up, to press space. Should be able to click on these.
Yes. Okay.
I forgot how to do it now. I forget how to pick things up. There was another one that I had to go and get something else. I hope I haven't left it behind.
Leave it to me.
That should be. I should be able to pick that up. That's where I have to go. And just to sorry about this. I did mean to double check, if I just go back in and have another look at the, if I just go to the main menu for a second, if I go to tutorials from here, actually this is where I need to go do it. So there will be, we've got the movement through there, save and load, knockout, view cone marker, sound decoy. So this is a radio transmitter to lure enemies. So that's just showing you how to use it. Just got to see how to actually pick it up. Yep, so after reaching it, they kick and break it, it will lose a charge. Left mouse button to place it, which I don't want to be doing, I want to be picking it up. Hold control is selected to retrieve it. There we go, that's what I needed to find out. So I just press control to pick it up. There we are.
It's mine now.
It's a simple one. Now, there should be, I should have the aspect, I think the sapper must have to get through this area. So we'll just go and place that one there. Go back to the number 2 and to get him to stand as well. Now he, at the moment, does not actually have the, I'll just move him to there. Yeah, so he can actually then go and just change this one through here. So he's now going to snip his way through the wire. And I can then just go and click him. If I press A, I can then sort of do this attack. This is a non-lethal attack. But the German soldiers will then have like a, they'll revive themselves. So if I then press control to pick him up as well. Now he drags him, but I need to drag him into the bushes. Once he's in the bushes, and I can then move off, and he won't, that little area won't rewind again. Now before we move off, let's have a look around the map and figure out where we want to go next, because this is sort of where we can get a bit confused. Actually, if I just do an F5 again, just do another save. So I've now saved this as a spot. Just trying to figure out where we need to get to. And once I knock these other two out, I'm going to have to then make a bit of a run for it. Now there is something else to pick up through there. We can see there that there's actually German soldiers talking, and then there's another one back in through there. We can just right click on these to sort of see what they're doing. They're not really looking for anything. So I'm safe in here by the looks of things. So if I take them out, I can then move into this other location. This is just use the Alt key, have a bit of a look around, just make sure there's nothing else that I need to be aware of. Back in through this other side, and just keep on having a look down through here. So then we've got these are British soldiers. So we've got 2 British soldiers down that way. We've got German soldiers down this way as well. So we have to get past all of these. So I'm thinking that we must have to do something up this way. Yeah, there's a lot of Germans down this side as well. Well, I can certainly get into this area. So what we'll do is we'll end up taking these guys out, and then I don't know if I could actually really go and, I can hide them there. All right, we can hide them there. That way we don't have to worry about them. So what I'll do here is I'll just go in and I'll just, again, right click, so I can actually move in behind them without any real problem. So I'll move the sapper across to here.
Understood.
And number 1
No more playing
to this location, combat knife. So he now has a combat knife. So this is a lethal attack. So if we just have a look at it, you can see that it's now just been added into what he can then go and do. I can flick this around now and rotate, so switch. That can be done, yeah, so switch between non-lethal and lethal attacks by clicking the arrows above above what we have. So I can now make that into a knife attack. Now this one here, do they see each other? That one doesn't see the other. So what I can do here, whoops,
Yes.
I'll just go back this way. So I do have, well, I've got this one in the sapper. I'll just go back to the sapper and knock out this guy. I wish there was a way I could actually just close that mission there. I've sort of got to take him out and then quickly go back and take out the other one as well. Now,
You guys are heaven sent.
got a cut scene where they sort of rush off.
Should head south.
But now we need to go and grab the other one as well. So they've now run off.
Bloody hell! The traps are everywhere. We'll hold the line. You guys look for another way.
Yeah, so we do have to go back that other way. And so now we'll just go and grab the sapper, control, click, to drag, Control-click to drop him in there. That way he won't come back.
Going south is no use. Try to make your way out through the alley.
Alright, so that's now been blocked off. Hit number 1. Yeah, so that little soldier that then did come back through and just tell us what we then had to go and do. So it's much more polished than, of course, the old original games, which are sort of more isometric with the way that they sort of work. Now, we know that we can get in there, no problem at all. So let's go and pick this one up. So I'll just go and press Control. It looks like I've actually... Looks like I can't do that one.
They're on our sides.
Okay, I don't know where that one was. Something just blew up down this way. That was interesting. I'm not sure what happened there, but there was something where they all watched, and I wonder if that's where we're supposed to be heading down to. If we sort of have a bit of look to sort of see, you know, what can they look at? If I just right-click on them, yeah, they can't see through there. So we do actually have a fair bit of movement. I'm guessing we have to go and try to rescue everyone. So we can hide or do something in the tree. So I'm not sure what we can do there. Let's just get the sapper. So the
Ready for duty?
number 2, can he pick that up? No, he still can't pick it
I'll
up.
be right over.
I'm not sure how we then deal with these guys. Other than we can't really sort of sneak past them. I can sneak past there and into this area, but then we've got this guy over here that I can't really access. So again, it's very much a puzzle game, trying to sort of figure out what you can then go and do. Back in through here, we then actually have... So this has now opened up. So I wonder if we can actually move across into that one. Yeah, and so they're all just sort of looking through there. None of them are seeing down into this way through here. And the idea is, of course, to use stealth with whatever we're doing. I wonder if there's another way. Is there another way? Let's have a bit of a look around. Just press the Alt key again and just sort of rotate, see if there's any other passageways. I'm really actually not sure how we get through here. What do we do? Yeah, actually, so yeah, Magic Moments, and you guys are sort of talking this. Men of Courage was released 24 years ago. Yeah, it's like the original campaign. I should have looked up to see when the first Commandos came out. It was a long time ago. I used to love it. Looks like we can crawl under there. We obviously have to get past here. So can we climb through there? No, we can't make our way back into that one. So they're sort of they're fighting down that way. So somehow we have to get through here. We can't climb up there. Actually, I think we can shimmy up the poles. But no, we'd have it in here if we could.
Affirmative.
Oh, well, let's just make our way down and just see if there's any interaction. I can pick up that body.
Understood. Okay. Yes.
I don't know if we need to do anything with it. I can just Control-click just to sort of let it go. I'm not sure what to do with this one. I don't think we heal it.
Nothing we can't fix? Yes.
No, it's not going to. It's just going to carry it around. That's okay. I'll just go back to A. Yep. So I'll just leave that one where that is. Can't really move any of those. There's got to be a way through here. You have to find a way.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm not really able to move up through those sides. I wonder if the Green Beret can do it.
Huh?
He's not able to pick that up. Okay, well, I'm not sure what to do here. Yeah, I can't. I'm pressing Control and other different things in through there, but I'm not seeing the actual. Yeah, escape through the village is what we have to then go and do. Green Beret can climb telegraph poles, but not in this case. We're not sort of seeing it through there. And I then would need to get onto a roof somewhere as well. That looks like I'd be able to get across a roof here. There's some maps or something there that we have to go and get to. So I've really got to get past here. I can put the noisemaker down. I've still got one more action with that, and we do have. Actually, no, I've got multiple of those. If I press Control, I wonder if there's anything back up this way, where I've got to somehow sort of get past this. What I might do is I might get rid of this guy first. So let's just go and use the noisemaker. So if I use the noisemaker, what it'll then go and do is show me what it will then attract. So if I place it there, it will just get that one unit. So if I go and place it down there, and just sort of see what actually happens here, and I'll then go and hide the green beret.
Picked up a little something on the way.
I've got bear trap as well. Okay, we're getting more and more things. This is with the sapper.
Use it to lure that soldier into my trap.
Why the hell do you have a bear trap with you?
Let's escape the village first. We'll have time for
I
questions.
better actually go prone. Yeah, so we've got the maximum of these things there at this point in time. So he's really just looking out that way. So we want the bear trap, which will be the sapper.
Glad to assist.
Nichts mehr zu sehen. Das war wohl Einbildung.
Uh-oh. He's now on alert. Okay, that's good. He's now off alert. So we'll just go and pick up the bear trap again.
I'll be right over.
It's S.
Keep the hands out of the jaws. I'll be right over.
And we'll just go prone again. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll use the sound device. And again, I've forgotten how to actually activate it. Yep, left clicking on it. We'll just close that one off. So with this device, yep, so automatically when it gets close enough to it, that's okay. I'll just close that information as well. Now, if I go back to the sapper,
I'll show them.
here we go.
Was ist da drüben?
Got him. Right, okay, so he's down. Let's go and turn that off. And we'll go and pick that up. Okay, so Control. And I'll just get him standing as well. Now, do we need that one again? No, I've still got... So this one is still... It's only if they kick it that there's a problem. So just go and move that one away. We need to then hide this one through here. I'll just go and press Control. And just looking for somewhere to actually hide it. I'll just hide it around here. Just so that the others don't get suspicious when they come across him. Right, so he's just been dumped. Get the sapper again.
Let's go.
And just move it close.
Yes.
So you picked it up. Great. Right, so we can start to make use of these to clear this out, to clear these guys out here. So I'm thinking that we could set up a bit of a trap. So if I use the how should we do this? If I use the sound device from from here, I'll just press F5 again. Just do another save. And go and grab. Whoops. Keep on doing this one incorrectly. Just go and grab the green beret.
Leave it to me.
He's not hidden. So, I mean, I can just ignore these, I'm guessing. There's not really any reason to... well, you don't want to do that. We want to right-click on them to see what they can see. So we can sneak past there without any real issues. So he won't pick that up. This one over through here is... I think we've got this guy as well. looking in there, and this guy is looking down that way. So I could use the green beret to move past this way,
Yep.
and possibly clear out some of these other areas.
Yes. That worked well. Let's do that again.
Oh, there was one there. All right, too late. All right, so we got attack there. That's cool. I mean, they all sort of come from everywhere. So we'll just go and reload back in again. So what, Robertson, can't you just crawl past them? Well, to an extent. So not with that last one. So I'm going to have to figure out a way through. We may have to go back into one of the other areas.
Going south is no use. Try to make your way out through the alley.
All right, so we've still got to make our way out through the alley. I didn't see that one there before. So he's just standing literally right there. Now he is covered by this one. Yeah, he is. And I really can't get past those. So I'm thinking I've really got to come back into this other side, which means I can actually lure this one down and trap this one into here. So if we move our, like we've got the, we'll go back to the green beret.
Yep.
And then just drop him on the ground.
Consider it done.
Just to see how he goes in here.
Leave it to me. Okay.
And so in this instance, we're just going to go and place this one
Good distraction.
just in there. Actually, I could even just do it in here. That way he'll come around the corner.
Let's hide behind the wall and see if we can lure them out one by one.
Oh, you could do that all along.
I'll just get
There
the
was no
second one.
place to hide before. The soldier would have gone straight for me.
And with the bear trap.
Affirmative. I'll be right over. Yes. Okay. Okay.
I'll just move them into there. All right, sound device. We just go back to here again.
Das muss ich mir anschauen.
Good, that one's down. Turn that off. So the green beret, we can then sort of start to now just trap the others as we sort of go through. So that's another one that's now gone. We've still got to get this one out of the way. These, I think, can see through the wire. He's not really looking that way. They're not looking at this one at all. So I'm guessing that that's what we have to then go and do, is just sort of trap our way through. But we have to get rid of this guy. So this is where we're going to need to get into a position where we can actually, again, just use the traps. So we'll just leave that one on, because this will be the next aspect of it that we have to then go and do. So with the green beret, I need him to go and pick up this item here, using control. He's got it. Okay, so he's back there with one charge there. Just to be sort of secure, what I will do is I will go and pick this one up and just go and dump it into that bush, just so it can't be seen, just in case something actually does happen. And then with the sapper, we'll just come back in here as well and just pick up the bear trap. And again, we just need to go through the same process, really. This is the only one we have to worry about. You can't really see anything too clearly here, so the sound device is going to be the important aspect. So we're going to need to put that sort of over here, I think. Don't know exactly which way he's going to come. The more I push it this way, the more he'll come around the other side. Let's go and do that. And we get number 2 and put the bear trap here.
I'm your man. Yes.
Ready for duty? Okay.
All right. Once they're out of the way, we can then start the process. So if we just go back to number 1.
Dem muss ich nachgehen.
All right, he's down. Get him there. We can put them into here. So we're pretty sure that they can't see into this. So I can just get rid of the body again. Or we can just go and hide it back the other way.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I'll just go and pop it back in here. Just hide it away. So we'll get the sapper. Whistle. While the whistle is selected, whistle at the location. So you can actually then... Okay, that was actually what we should have done. We're supposed to whistle him in, but anyway, we're doing it other ways. Let's just go back out to here. So we do actually have the whistle, which is the D key. So that's something we could do here, for example. The whistle looks like it's a bit...
Took me ages to...
Oh no, it's still pretty much out there. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do a... I'll just press escape. Oops. I'm not sure how to get rid of that.
Switching to close combat.
Yeah, it's sort of. I'm not sure how to sort of undo what we're doing here. I can just do it with space. Okay, that's fine. So we can just sort of leave that where that is.
I admit, not the most common tool.
Ah, damn it! I keep on doing this one. Oh, right click. Yeah, right click sort of clears it. That's good. Okay, so right with the whistle. I mean, that was really for that one down there, and it's sort of not really applicable here. I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll just do another save scum, and we'll continue on over to this area. So if I go and cut this, let's just see if this is going to work.
I'll be right over.
And we'll just move him out of the way. Go back to our first guy. So nobody seems to be really watching that one there. For whatever reason, I'm pretty sure we can actually sort of go and...
Let's do that again.
Guards are wearing different uniforms than regular soldiers and will not leave their post to investigate lures.
The only reason these guys leave their post is to gun you down. Best we find another path around for now.
Right, okay, so this is a guard. What about the other guy? No, so they're just soldiers. That one's a guard, so we just need to come up beside it basically and kill it. So this one here is the one that's looking down at the guard, so we need to clear this one out first, but this one here is the guard is, so I can just come up and essentially kill this one here. Oh, very graphic.
Leave it to me.
Didn't see anything. Nothing to see here. So they won't leave their post, but he's also only looking down this way. So I'm guessing we could just literally come back up to here and stab him. Means that if we can then just turn around here, this guy here can then be stabbed as well. All right. I love ragdoll effects. That was funny. All right, up you go. We'll pop him in the in amongst this little group of rope. And we'll get this one as well. Still hearing noises, which I'm not sure. Oh, that's the bullets. I thought it was the guy knocking on the door. Right, so they're the bodies. Yeah, Warm with Food's thing. They must have hired the guy with the worst peripheral vision. Absolutely. All right, we cleared that one. Just do an F5 again. Just a quick save. So, we still need to escape through the village. Let's have a bit of a look through. If that's where we have to get to. There was papers somewhere, wasn't there, that we... it looked like we needed to get to those. Where was that? We've got the mini-map as well, down in the bottom corner. Which we can make it a little bit larger to sort of see. There we go. We've got, okay, this is actually fairly cool. So we can sort of zoom in to sort of see the various units around the place. So that, yeah, there's units down this way, so they're firing. You can see the blue is in this other side as well. So you can zoom it really quite in. This is really quite useful. Then make it smaller again. Yeah, that's actually very good. Just zoom back out. So that's essentially where we are. Let's zoom in and have a bit of a look and see. Let's use this as a planning tool. Oh, that must be the objective we have to get to. So that's our next objective. Yeah, so there it is right there. Gosh, what am I? I'm not with it today. Let's move out.
I'm your man.
Just crawl. We'll crawl everywhere.
We make a pretty good team, don't you think?
If this is about that special unit of yours, kiss my arse. A fucking Panzer III. And the jury's about to flatten this place.
Seems like it. We should avoid that tank.
So tanks pose a large threat and should be approached carefully or entirely avoided. All right, so that's it there. So there's the tank is a problem. If I right click on it, we don't see any. Oh yeah, we do. Yes, we do. We're just on the edge of it. So we need to avoid this now. So we now know that we can't get past here. So that's actually a bit of a no-no for us. So we're going to have to go back through here by the looks. Still got those two that are talking. In fact, are we seeing any objectives? Yeah, that's where we have to get to. This truck. So that looks to be the objective there. Avoid the tank, escape through the village. Yeah, so we've got to avoid the tank at all costs. So we still have to get past all of these. Right, okay, so we've got... we can get to there. Then there is a tree. And there's the papers. So we have to get into here, I'm thinking. And that's similar to where we were before ourselves, or is it the same? That was the same, actually. This is where we came from. So we've got the... so I think we have to come back from a different angle here. Yeah, there's loot to be picked up in here. So I'm guessing we have to make our way across into this other side. So let's just crawl our way back to this location.
Consider it done. Really? I was going to give it a kiss. But with all that noise, the Krauts won't notice if I burst one of the doors open.
Now, where's that?
I'd like to see you try.
So you said there's a lot. No, it's this one here. It's this one here. Right. So we'll just go back.
Understood. I'll be right over.
Huh?
Yep. So we can just and there's sound there, but there's no one's really going to hear it. So that's actually okay.
The rooftops seem like our best option. Let's hope they won't look up.
There we go.
Or
Yeah. Okay. We go this way. I was completely wrong.
Too many of their own people in range.
Just go back and grab the sapper as well at this stage.
I'll show them. On it.
No
You
turning
have to
back
go,
now.
oh, that's where you have to get
See
to.
anything useful from up here?
Press tab to highlight enemies, commandos, hiding spots, and objects. Okay, cool. So we'll just go and have a look at that one. So if I press tab, I can then see, oh, I can see all sorts of stuff, yeah, where we can hide them. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it stays on. I'll just keep it there. No, it doesn't. It's just literally comes on very, very briefly. Oh, here we go. Look at this. We've got environmental kills. Some objects can be manipulated, interact with them to set them in motion. Enemies will consider casualties an accident. So in that case, yeah, we can just go and use our good friend here to go and set this in train.
No shame in using the environment to your advantage.
There's a lot more in this game than previous games, I've got to say. Like, there's a lot more you can do. It's one of these things where I'm almost thinking there's going to be too many ways through, and that you'll end up not doing all of the stuff. That was actually very handy to be able to look at the tab to see what's where. Does it go through the let's get something where we can't see someone. Where's one close to a wall? Just see if I can hide one of the enemies. If I do it down this way, maybe there's going to be some opportunity here. No one's really close to the walls there. That one there, no, I can't. Oh, there we go. This one here. Let's press tab now. Yeah, we do see him through the wall. Okay, that's what I wanted to just double check. See if that actually did work. Okay, let's just press the Alt key again and just sort of go back to the same sort of direction that we were looking. I hope you guys don't mind the map being up a bit larger like this. I quite like it, I've got to say. Actually, there's units now moving in, I just noticed. So we've got different units moving around. You're not looking where we are.
Leave it to me.
I'll just get the sapper up. I'm assuming he'll have to come up here as well.
Huh? On it.
Yeah, we definitely need to cut our way out of there. Again, yep. It's interesting the Y doesn't show up in the tab. Yep, so we'll just move him down.
Wish I could.
No, don't do that. You're supposed to crawl down.
Impossible.
Now, that's not what we wanted to do, is it? So, oh yeah, there he goes.
Leave it to me.
Just move him over there. Can we get the sapper now?
Glad to assist. Yes.
Get him down on the ground. So click is saying, what's this, a remake? It's sort of, well, it's not a remake. It's sort of like, it's got all of the, I think the different commandos, so it's sort of like a remake, but using a lot of the old historical commandos.
Yes.
Let's just move across to here. So we've avoided the tank, we've done that one. We need to find the explosives, so we'll just have a quick look and see if they're here. Nope, not that we can see. I'll just move this one back a little bit. Yeah, Muzzle Pants, I wish you had your streaming skills. Your content is always on time. I feel embarrassed because I'm actually really stumbling around today, like trying to sort of just get used to again. So I was doing enough practice, I thought, to actually sort of be able to do what I had to do. Now there's no one else looking at this one here, so let's just go and get this guy. So we'll just go and press the A key.
Strike fast.
So we'll attack. Now the little timer again is going to come back through, so we're just going to go in and drag him back up
Affirmative.
and place him in there. And that then stops the timer. Alright, so we'll move them down to there. So we need to find the explosives, which will be Should be able to see. There it is. That would have to be it there, I'm sure. So this guy's on the march. This one is a guard, so he doesn't react to anything. So he just looks out this way. We've got one end through here which does see things. So we are going to have to lure this one back through. The tank is now looking the other way, so it's not that's looking at the other side, so we're actually okay there. So it's going to be a matter of luring the this one through, I guess. So we'll just go and press number 1 and crawl our way through here. Now we have a guy down this way. I'll just do another F5 because we're now going into another dangerous position. So we have the, so if we, whoops.
On it.
Now he keeps on going back and forwards.
Consider it done.
Doesn't see anything this way though. He only really sort of goes out this way. So we're going to have to be mindful of what he does for when he gets close to this. Can we move in that way?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we can. We don't want to do that. So we need a noisemaker here
This'll be hard to ignore.
that does not trigger him, but triggers this guy. Yeah, so the other noisemaker would have to be out there. So we're actually okay here. So I'll put the noisemaker there. And then we'll put the bear trap down.
Let's go.
I can see this being my standard MO of doing this. View cone. Okay, the view cone marker will help you when approaching complex situations. Hold the okay. This is what this is. Okay, because this is now coming in. The hold the right mouse button to do this. What I can do is I can actually put a marker down to see what's. If I just do that one, I can see who can see that particular spot. So I can actually sort of then see, you know, who can actually watch it. Like if I let's just try it for example in here. No one's watching it. Actually, even he doesn't see it there. We're completely safe there. That one there. Yep, so he can see it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so we can sort of we can start to sort of plan our way through based on who can see different things. Yes, they can see that one. Anyway, all we need to do there is just move off with our two guys.
I'll be right over.
I'll show them. Yes.
And then we'll activate the sound maker. So he doesn't have the great coat, so he's going to get trapped here. There we are. All right. First of all, turn that noise off.
Ready for duty? Yep.
And going back to number 1, we'll just throw that body in there again.
Ready for duty?
Okay, he's got
Yes.
that. And we'll do the same thing down in here with this guy.
Understood. Yes. I admit, not the most common tool. I'll be right over.
I wonder if that will just work anyway.
I'm your man.
No, not quite. Not quite there far enough. It's a good thought.
Let's go. Okay? Watch your step. Affirmative.
Surely this has got to work now. Let's wait and see. All right, so that one can't see that one. We just did it. All right, so God, that was actually a bit lucky. I didn't realise that we were so close to that actually happening. Let's just go back to the sapper again and drag this body away.
Understood.
Here we
Understood. Okay.
go. Drag it into there. He's picked up the bear trap again. That's good. I really like this bear trap, I've got to say. So we've got the... so that's now... I'll just zoom in a little bit into where we are there. So there's still units moving around down this way. Yeah, so we have to get to there. That's where the explosives are. So we've still got a guard that's there. There's another couple of guards back in there again. Actually, there's a couple of things we need to go and get, just based on what we're seeing with this map. I really like the tools that we've got here. This is very good, actually. What does that one do? That just hides all of that if we need it hidden. But it's very, very cool. Okay, so we've got the... so they're actually now where they are. Let's go back to the first one again. I don't know if you right-click on that one. Yeah, that just makes it disappear. Keep on doing this.
Don't get in my way.
Just press escape. Nope. Tab. No, right-click. Right-click to get rid of it. So if we need to now... I think we have to get rid of this one here. There is actually some stuff in there. And so that's probably where we need to now get to. Now I can again use a sound maker here because we can actually crawl all the way through there. So with this one here, I'm just going to place the sound maker here.
Leave it to me.
And then move away
On it.
and get the second one. Put the good old bear trap out.
I admit, not the most common tool.
I can just hide literally in there as well,
Understood.
but I won't. I'll come back this way.
Affirmative.
Go back to the first one again and activate.
Seltsam. Das schaue ich mir an.
All right. God, that works well. I'm sure we're supposed to be doing other things, but I quite like it. Okay, so the turn the sound off, and we'll just go and pick that up while we're here.
Ready for duty?
Drag him into there, hide the body.
Affirmative.
Might as well get rid of this guard while we're here. I don't think that they can see him. Nope. So we'll just go and get the
I'm your man.
number one,
On it. Okay.
and we'll just move this one around. There's more of the what we have to pick up as well. Just go back to A and we'll attack this one.
Kill.
So, not like I was saying, oh, the memories of this game. Yes, it's this is so much better though than the originals. Like the originals, this one really does sort of play.
On it.
It's just got a. I mean, the user interface, of course, is so much better than back in that era. But it's very, very cool. It's certainly got that, the puzzle aspect of what we had there is certainly there. I'll just go back to the sapper now.
Glad to assist.
Pick up these.
Just what I need.
I think these graphics are still from the original game, like the ones that they've got up in the corner there. I think that's in the deluxe version, you sort of end up getting those. Pick this up now as well. Okay, we've picked up collectible. Picked up. We've got a Garand now, so we've got a rifle. Not in our guide, but if we go back into escape and go to collectibles, we picked up the M1 Garand. Back into here. Here we are. Just go back and resume.
Just what I need.
Okay.
Let's move this one in. Not sure what we do there.
Yep.
That's where we're supposed to have gone. We found the explosives. Oh, I guess that's done.
On it.
Oh yeah, that little mission's now gone. So we've done what we had to do in here.
Ready for duty?
Oh no, that one can still go and pick it up. There we
Lots on
go.
outside.
There we
The
go.
explosives we
This is an optional objective. Destroy the tank. So we'll get used to doing this for stuff. So so remote explosives. Certain objects can only be destroyed if the is placed. Yep. So what do we do there? So it's essentially unused. Unused. It can be picked up again. So if we don't use it, the sapper can plant remote explosives. All right. So we'll close that one off.
ready to plant the charge.
Oh, let's just give it a go. Does he move just as fast crawling? I might as well just keep him crawling. I thought they'd move a bit slower.
You sure about this? The blast will bring the Jerrys here like flies to shite.
Don't you worry. I will detonate the explosive once we're somewhere safe.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll head over. We have to go through here, I think. There's no real way through this other side. But just get the green beret. Just press tab again. Got areas for hiding. So an area for hiding in there. We can definitely get into this area, which I'm assuming we have to get to. Hole in the wall there. Surely that's where we've got to go at this point in time. So we'll just go, just close the with the detonation. We know that we can do that at any old time. So let's go and move back out to here. So we'll just go out with number 1 and number 2.
Glad to assist.
Get them crawling through.
If we crawl through the wall, we're out. Only problem is the soldiers in front of it.
Yep,
If we
so
strike at the
that is the
exact
next one.
same time, we could make it work.
Then follow my lead. I'm not about to take orders from the guy who got me into this mess.
You'd be dead if you were still inside that cell.
All right, so I think this is where we're going to then learn about you know, sort of pausing and then sort of getting things sort of then working. So these guys aren't seeing anything, so we can get pretty close to them. But let's blow the tank first and just see what actually happens. We'll just go and do a another quick save, another F5, and blow.
Stay clear of the
It's a good
blast.
time to detonate that thing.
Why not?
Not seeing anything coming. Oh, that's okay. Hey, no one saw anything. That's fine. Okay, so this one here.
Affirmative.
Now these are guards. Command mode. Here we go. So command mode allows you to plan a single order for one or multiple commandos.
Can't do.
Okay, press shift to toggle command mode. So we now have this one available. Okay, we'll close that one off. And I'll then just move number 1 up as well.
Yes.
So left shift, bang, we're in command mode. So orders can be executed simultaneous with enter or individually. So this is cool. So you see it's exactly this. I mean, if I change the angle, we're looking at exactly what we're doing here. I think we've got the people around the other way, but that's okay. So that's sort of what we're looking at. I really like this. With enter, yeah, or individually. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll now sort of just get the get everything going. So we'll just go into the sapper, and yes, we've got left shift, command mode. Yep, this is enter to execute all orders. So in this case, with the sapper selected, actually, sorry, that's not the sapper. Sapper is there. I'm going to. He's actually over through this other side. Press A. And it's going to be an attack there. So you can sort of see the orders now going back through. So W within attack, and then number 1 will be an attack on this one through here. And so they're the 2 orders. So we've actually got. Hi Began, how are you going? And yeah, so the Devil Boss is saying, how are you? I have a question if you don't mind. Is there any plans to return to the Dwarf Fortress and genuinely fascinating with that series, but is it an intimidating game? Is there any plan to return? Yeah, I play Dwarf Fortress every Friday. So tomorrow I play Dwarf Fortress. There's actually a fair few videos now from, we call it Fortress Friday. So a Liberator saying, man, I would love to see a game where I could play as a Brandenburger Commando squad. Yeah, but history is always from the point of view of the Allies. That's true, isn't it? It's very true. Just watched some tutorials and tried afterwards. That's how I learned to play Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, so anyway, tomorrow's Dwarf Fortress Day. So I'll definitely be playing a lot of Dwarf Fortress there. So if I now press Enter, I now can execute the move. Bang, done. Now, this one here, number 2, we have to go and pick up. And then just place it in there, just so because he's still alive, that one. All right, that's good. So they're now done. Now we just have to get out of here.
I'll be right over. Huh?
Grenades. Oh, hang on. Grenades.
Ready for duty?
We're in luck. This thing still works.
Some of our men are still held captive in the village.
Okay, we've still got more to do.
You aren't suggesting.
They helped us make it out. We should repay the favor.
Yep, okay.
Negative.
No one deserves to be left with the Nazi bastards.
All right, look, we'll go and do it. We've got to eliminate the patrol. Now, who's got that?
I'm your man.
There's the grenades there.
These would have been handy earlier.
Catch.
I've got to be closer to be able to do it.
Consider it done.
It's pretty cool. Okay, so enjoy that. So we've got that one through there. There is actually the bear trap. I've got to go back for that. No, hang on. What's going on there? 1 of 1. Oh, that's the guy that's unconscious. I thought there was a bear trap again. I'm thinking, no, I didn't use a bear trap. So we can either leave or we can go back and help these soldiers. I will actually go back and help them. So we've got a few different things we then need to go and do. Okay, we've got a lot that we have to now go and control. So this guy here is wandering back and forwards. So he looks from door to door. This one here is not a guard. That is just a soldier. So that one can be brought around. This one
Hands out of the jaws.
is a guard in through there again as well. So he doesn't really see this one. Then they talk. Okay. So then he'll go back and do the loop again. So that will be the pattern that they use. Okay, that's good. Just move over to this other side so we can sort of see what's going on. Yeah, so it's just those three there really that we need to sort of action.
Negative.
And if we have a look at the around this corner here, there's nothing over this way, so we can actually use this to trap and then sort of get everything through there. So we'll just go back into number 1, move that one down this way.
On it.
Just press tab, see if there's anything else around. Nope.
Ready for
2
duty.
as well.
Affirmative. Yes.
Use our old bear trap trick.
I'll be right over.
And then we'll use the sound device here.
I'll be right over.
Oops. Now you stay in that one.
Huh? Yes.
Move across to here.
Yes.
I won't send you in unarmed. Here, there was a gun in the car.
Suddenly I like our odds a load more.
Oh, he's got the Colt. Okay. Mid-range weapon. Enemies may withstand multiple shots. Alright, so I won't use that because I don't need to. So I've got this.
On it.
Then he can just stay hidden. Alright, let's get the sound going. Yep, that should be okay now.
Was ist da drüben? Alarm! Alarm!
Oh, bodies. Okay. This is cool. They're now searching everywhere. This is very cool.
War das
Alright.
ein Tier? Oder
G.
versteckt sich dort jemand?
Where's the other guy?
Da hat sich doch was bewegt.
Alright, we're through. But he took some damage. I'll reload it, but that was it. That was actually pretty interesting to sort of see them work that way. The guard didn't leave his spot. We end up having to use that one there. So I'll just go and reload him. So we'll load that one. So Gravelage is saying, are you a developer? Why does it say ask any question? The reason I put that there is that if there's something in the game that you want to see, I'm not a developer, but if you do want to see something in the game, like I'll try to find it for you, and just because the idea of these streams is really just to see if you're interested in the game and you've got like some concerns or something that you want to sort of find out about it, then hopefully we can do that together. So yeah, so with the ask questions, I leave that up. It's made like a lot of the games that I play an awful lot, and so I do know a lot of the answers. But in this case, I left it up there because for the simple reason that if it's helpful, then you know, you may like if you think, oh, can you show us this or show us that, then I'll do my best to be able to sort of show you what it does do. That's the reason for it. So no, I'm not. I can't give you all the ins and outs, but I can. We can try to find things essentially. So you can. It's almost as if you've got. You can say, does it do this or does it do that? And we can just see what we can find together really. So that's sort of the that's the reason behind that. Now we've got number 2 needs to come back in.
Affirmative.
Number 1 needs to go back and grab the grenades.
These would have been handy earlier.
Now this is why we have to hide these bodies. So that was actually pretty cool. So number 1. He almost sees the body.
Move it.
I love that they go and start searching the hiding spaces. That was actually very cool, I got to say. Like it's an activity, like an action that the AI would sort of then take. Typically, you wouldn't sort of like they wouldn't be that smart. The only other game I can think of that's actually does that sort of thing is Intravenous. Is that one? We don't need to pick that one up. Did the other one just completely disintegrate? Must have.
Consider it done.
Not seeing it anywhere.
Okay. Yes. Consider it
Put
done.
the sound maker down in here. Get our sapper.
Keep the hands out of the jaws.
I'm your man.
Ready for duty? I won't send you in unarmed. Here.
There's the Colt again.
Suddenly I like our odds a load more.
The sapper's got it. They've both got the Colt. Okay, so they've both got a ranged weapon now. All right, so we'll go and make the noise. This time he won't see the bodies, hopefully.
Was ist da drüben?
Yeah, this is very, very good.
Glad to assist.
Drag that body into there. That keeps the bodies hidden.
I'll show them.
Turn the noise off. Come and pick that up. All right, so we're back here again. So we need to get rid of this guy who sees an awful lot, except for when... So we can sort of get to there.
Consider it done.
And then when the... oh, hang on, then we've got these guys. Hang on, let's just... He then stops for a period of time, but then we've got these guys here, which look out that way, and then this one here looks across and does cover that one. So I think I've got to somehow sneak... No, I can't even sneak past him. I can do things here.
Leave it to me.
Not sure. Just do another save scum here. All right. Now that one there is watching down this way. So if I can get rid of that one, it opens up all of this. So this one here is the key. Again, if I use the right mouse button, I can then just sort of see who can see what. Like no one can see it at the moment. If I go to there, that one's watching it. If I go back to here, they're all watching it. So it's the noisemaker here without triggering this one over this other side.
Leave it to me. Consider it done.
Okay, and we'll use the bear trap again.
Yep.
I do like this combo a lot.
Keep the hands out of the jaws.
What does this one see? Yeah, we're watching it there.
Keep the hands out of the jaws.
Does he ever see this guy down this way? No, he doesn't. Okay, well, that's pretty safe.
Affirmative. Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay, in that case, number one. What's that?
Was geht da vor sich?
Leave to me.
Turn that off. Okay, so now at this point, I'll just do another quick save again. So at this point in time, we've got the bear trap is still there again. I will just go and pick this sound device up. Now, what does he do? He comes and talks. And then he moves off again. This is actually where what we need to do here is press the left shift and start to do multiple things here. So we're going to actually maybe not. Left shift again. Yep, I'll just come back out of this.
Leave it to me. Okay. Consider it done.
Oh, that's funny. I'll reload that in. Okay, so he was saying, what was the optional objective? We just immediately failed. With this one here, did we fail one? I don't think we failed one, did we? We haven't failed one yet, except for yes, except that we're now taking damage. But I won't. I won't do that. That's the sound area. Okay, so that was so that's where I do need to plan this a little bit better. Let's just go back and reload that one again. I can press F8 just to bring in the last load. Now, yeah, that's where we have to go to escape.
Ready for duty?
What I'll do is I'll move that one into there.
Understood.
Aber doch nichts. Ich glaube, ich drehe durch.
I need to sort of wait until they all move out of the way, and then we'll need to go back in and do the attacks from both. So he comes across and talks. Just get number one again.
I'll show them.
He then goes back, which is the time when I then go back this way.
Leave it to me. Yes.
All right. At this point, let's now plan the attack. So what we'll do is with the green beret, we'll actually then do the knifing attack. So that's that one through there. With the sapper, I will then come back in and do the A. I wonder if I can string multiple things together. I should test that. I can't pick up, so it's not giving me the control to pick up again. No, I can only do one attack at a time. Okay, so if it's A, it's an attack there. So we'll do this one now. So we'll just now go and enter. Right. Okay. The plan worked. The plan worked. So number two, with the sapper, we need to go and pick him up and drag him into there. And with the green beret, we need to pick him up and we'll drag him into there. Alright, then the sapper needs to go and pick up his bear trap again.
Yes.
Alright, that's good. Just doing, once we get the bear trap, we'll then start to work our way through here, I think.
I'll be right over.
Huh? Yes.
And we'll then just go and reset I'd like to do another save scum at this point. So F5. Yeah, this will be easy. Yeah, we've sort of cleared that one out. There's nowhere to really hide. Oh yeah, there's a couple of places. I can use the sapper for this if I have to. This guy here is just looking purely at them. He is looking purely down that way. So what I'll do is I'll use the... I don't have to do double things up. So we've got a few of them back down this way as well. That's okay. We'll just make our way through. This is an easy one. So we'll just go and... I might as well just use the sapper for all of these. Well, we just get the kill. God, there's a lot of them around. Pop the body there. Yeah, the blood disappears, as blood does. Alright, now we'll just go back this way. I think I'm better off going out through the gate to attack this one.
On it.
Whoops, go this way.
Okay.
not go around in front of him.
Okay.
Gee, what's that?
It's mine now.
More grenades.
Consider it done.
Alright, pick him up and drop him in there. There's more stuff over here as well. So I'm going to pick up this loot. Okay, got to collect all the willies back in through there. Okay, so this is optional objective, not mandatory. That's okay. The Colt we got already, so we'll just close that one off. Yeah, so the Colt, yeah, left mouse button. Okay, so press left mouse button while aiming at enemies to shoot. Press control to shoot with without a specific target. Okay. Alright, that's good. So it's fairly forgiving, which I like in these games, to be honest. I don't like where you've got to be super good with your reflexes. It's not my style. We're going to have to ultimately get this one here, and it's going to be a bit harder. So what we'll do is we've got everything hidden away at this point in time. This one here will be easy, so let's just go back across
Consider it done.
and pick that one up. Just make doubly sure that these can't see anything.
Consider it done.
Again, we'll just hide the body.
On it.
Yeah, there is a something else in there as well, which would be good. Now, what we can do here is we can actually use... I do want to use the whistle, because I haven't actually used it yet. So let's just go across. Now, these are all just soldiers. There's nothing else there. I thought there was another pickup.
I'll be right over.
And the whistle... If we go and place the bear trap here...
It's not the most common tool.
And let's go and whistle over here.
Understood.
Hey.
Verdächtig.
I really like this.
I got hidden.
Good stuff. I like that you've got different ways of achieving results. Go and drag him back down to there. That works very, very well. And we can do the same thing here because they're not really interacting with each other. The noisemaker goes further.
Took me ages to learn.
So we can't whistle to that one, like it's too far away. We'd have to sort of be out in the open. But the sapper,
I'm your man.
with his noisemaker,
They never copper.
also doesn't make it. Oh, it sort of almost does, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know if that will. Let's see what happens. And we get the sapper as well.
Let's go.
So just put the bear trap down again.
Understood.
Let's go back and hide.
I'll show them.
Sort of right on the edge of this actually working.
Was?
Oh yeah, it did work.
Ich geh mal nachsehen.
What happens if we turn it off?
Wo ist es hin?
I'll turn it back on again. Yeah, it does.
Ich muss dort mal
Here it
nachsehen.
comes. Alright, he's done as well.
Glad to assist.
So we've just got the one left to then do all the rescues. And, oh, there's another group in there. Now, I don't know if I can reach that one easily. Yeah, it's on the other side of the walls. I won't bother going back for it. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's more... Is it more explosives? First aid kit. Okay, now we're already full with our first aids. That's right, I forgot about the first aid. I didn't have to do all the save scumming if I didn't want to because I can heal up. This guy here is pretty preoccupied with his gun, so he's hardly moving at all. So I think we'll use the sapper for this one. I think this is a job for sneaking up with a knife.
Consider it done. Yep.
Just go and place that in there. I think we've... I don't know what all these are doing. That's where we just... Yeah, we can't do anything with those. Although a grenade or two would be fun. But anyway, we'll just come back across. It looks like we still have to get rid of these guys to be able to finish this off. Or do we just talk with them? Yeah, we can just talk with them.
Shake a leg. Get lost.
Shake a leg. Make sure we can go this way. And number two can just do this one as well.
Easy now. You're safe for the moment. We're here to help.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I'll be right over.
I'm your man.
So regroup. Not sure what that means. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go. Yeah, and once we're here, just straight into the truck.
Glad to assist.
As we'll get up on our feet, and away we go. So into the truck.
I'll show them. So, where do we go from here?
Just keep moving for now. I'll give you directions later.
It's time you fill me in.
So that's the first mission.
We're not in the clear just yet.
You don't answer anything, do you?
I made it through, but it's a big map. Very, very cool. So we picked up, we actually didn't find one. So again, replay value, you can go back through and find these different sorts of things. But it is a puzzle game. So again, you really are just sort of working your way through. So let's go and go back to the main menu, which I'm guessing will now allow me to play the next one. Missions. There we are, Operation Daybreak. So now we have Operation Falcon. So we'll go and try this one here. So that's all we can sort of unlock at this stage. So Operation Daybreak, yeah, we only got 2 of those. This one here, we've only got the 2 of them again as well at this point in time. Maybe we'll pick up another one in this particular one. So the harshness of the Arctic Circle challenges the latest edition of the Commandos, and he must prove his ability to perform even under extreme conditions. Yeah, so we'll have a new one. That is the same. You've got the same ones in through there. So let's go and select the mission. So difficulty settings, I'll just keep it on Soldier again. Start the mission. In the unforgiving realms of the Arctic Circle, the Germans have set up a meteorological measurement station. Intel produced by this top secret equipment is used to coordinate devastating attacks of the Luftwaffe. The Commandos must destroy the weather station with a goal to put a strain on German air raids. Okay, let's get into it. So some missions offer... I just missed that tip. There's something about footprints. Yeah, carrying a body is visible from further away than dragging a body. Well, so the sapper drags, but the Green Beret carries. Yeah, the first aid kit can only be used an infinite number of times. Use it wisely. See if it comes back to the footprints, but I'll just start the mission anyway. So Rich is saying, why is Dad's glowing red? I think it's my shirt. Like I think anything on the screen reflects back at me. See, now I'm white. Now I'm Snow White. It doesn't take much yellow or orange on the screen to make me a very, very bright red. God, I love the environments.
Remind me again why I'm freezing my arse off.
The Luftwaffe collect weather readings for their flights here. We need to take this place out of action.
Another month and the cold will get the job done.
We need to get closer to their equipment so I can plant the explosives, but the detonation will alarm the Jerrys.
Don't mind dealing with more krauts.
You don't need to go overboard. What's important is that we get out of here in one piece. We'll need to find a functional vehicle near the perimeter.
There we go, getting all of the information up front. Okay, now I don't know what that is. So this is mission start. We can have a bit of a look to see again. So if I just press tab. So this is actually where we can hide bodies. Okay, and we can hide ourselves in there as well. We might as well just get our guys up that way. So we'll just go to number 1 and space and up to there.
Leave it to me.
Number 2, space, and crawl up to there. Footprints.
Our footprints could draw their attention.
Ah, this is very cool. Oh, okay, so we now have to be much more careful. God, I like this. There's so much more in this than other Commando games. Enemies will investigate the tracks if they see them in the solid view cone section. You can use this to your advantage. Oh, wow, okay, this is good. I like this. So this guy here is just watching that. This guy here is watching what he does. So the footprints, now we have all of the stuff we had there before as well. Just press tab again. It's really only, so we've got this as well, which we're going to have to either climb up or do something, I'm guessing. Must be an area that we can climb. Now where's that? Because quite often it'll show you on the map where that's important. It's not back from where we started. It sort of shows where you can make use of it, but I'm not seeing that part of the map. At this, oh, that's it there. Okay, that's it there. So this is showing an aspect of something maybe over this other side there, but that's a little way off. So we still have to just get through this this part of what we're doing. I think this is going to be another sound machine exercise. but I can only do one at a time.
I'll show them.
That one can still see. If I just move across to there.
Leave it to me.
And
Let's go.
just use the bear trap as well.
Understood.
I'm your man.
Ich muss dort mal nachsehen.
Good, okay.
Ready for duty?
So we'll pick him up. Drag him back that way. It's interesting when you drag them, they don't leave footprints. Back to number 1. Okay, everyone's got knives now, which is, again, so both of them.
Glad to assist.
Both got guns.
Ready for duty?
This one does have grenades, so the sapper has got grenades, but the green beret doesn't in this one. Alright, so we'll pick up the noisemaker, because it's been super useful. Will be useful again, I think.
Consider it done.
And number 2 with the bear trap.
Understood.
I'm your man.
Make some noise.
Das muss ich mir anschauen.
There we go. Alright, let's go back to number 2 again. Number 1 can turn off the noise and pick up this one.
So what's the catch with this?
2 will drag that into there, just so no one finds them.
I'm sure I didn't leave anything out of the briefing.
Ah, come on. There's no colonel breathing.
Oh, area alarm. Enemies will call out an area alarm when they notice hostile actions. Nearby comrades will join the search. Wow, this is cool. Oh, I like this. This is great.
Affirmative. Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen this sort of thing in a where again I'm thinking of there's very few games that sort of have this escalation aspect, and it's interesting to see it.
I'll show them.
It's quite innovative in terms of, because so many of these games are they're puzzles for the little area that you're in, and the fact that they've actually now got one that will actually move the puzzles in a different way is, as I say, it's quite interesting having that one. I wondered what that one was. What's this one do? So he looks down there, but I'm pretty sure we have to climb up this thing.
I can see another path at the top of that wall that we could use to encircle the enemy. Climbing it shouldn't be a challenge for someone like you.
Starting to understand why you wanted me here. Wouldn't look good if a mission failed because
Can
of a
number 2 get
small
up there?
wall.
Okay.
No, he can't.
Uh-huh.
You hide him
Yes.
there. Actually, what we can do is I can move him up to this one.
Affirmative.
All right, so Green Beret is the one that can actually make his way through
Yes.
these different areas. Now, I've got a few of them in here. Like that one's a little bit more. There's a little bit more going on there.
Quiet and efficient.
All right, go and pick him up. We'll drop him in with the sapper.
Was it really necessary to send a covert unit to the Arctic?
Our kind
It's
of
interesting.
mission
It's
requires
you don't
special
see the
skill sets that
footprints
very few
in this
people
trodden
with
ground.
known soldiers have.
What special skill set does a convict like me have to offer?
That answer depends on you.
All right, so we don't know exactly which way. So destroy the measuring equipment. If we go and zoom in a little bit, so that's where we have to go and destroy it. Back up in this area here. Yeah, if I double click, I can then get taken to it, which is good. So that's the objective. Whoa, hang on, stop. Come back.
Leave it to me.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we'll if I get started and then right click. Good, I can just right click. That just stops it if I accidentally start to do things. Let's just zoom out and try to figure out our next move. So we've got a group in there. Again, that's really suitable for a grenade. We've just got a couple in here. So we've got one that's looking out this way, and one that is actually scanning properly. So he sort of gets to see everything. But I can get pretty close to him. And this one's sort of just dozing. I wonder how I can tackle this particular problem. I can't quite get him behind there. No one's not even looking at this one. I've got to get to this one first. That's actually what that's what it's telling me. So and there's the this is how we can then climb up. Yeah, so we can climb up this one here and then move across into other zones. This one then comes back down, so they move around. They're quite active. See where he ends up going. And back up that way. So we do get the opportunity here to tackle them if we take him out first. If we take him out first, it then opens up everything else. To take him out, we then really need to take out these guys first. So let's go and see what happens here. So this one here is fixing the bike. That one there is looking that way. That one there is looking that way. So we need to use the sound thing here to attract this one.
On it.
Let's go.
He can get up this way as well. Camouflage. The green beret can use the hide. So we've got this one here. Where's that one? I can hide. Oh, there we go. So we'll pick that up. I can hide in loose ground. Okay, this is interesting.
Make use of that shovel.
So what we can do is we can put a sound maker and then actually hide in behind him to then take him out.
To me.
Let's go and get you to hide into here.
Yes.
So green beret, sound maker. I can just pop it there, and that's just enough. So he'll then come back in around.
On it. Yes. Hiding right under their noses.
Don't know if that'll work. Let's just do an F5. See if this actually works. So we'll get the sound maker.
Don't get in my way.
Get this one ready. Got him. Good. It did work. It did work. We'll turn the sound off. Pick up the sound maker. Pick up the the twitching body and hide it in here. Yeah, this is the actual footprints. That's pretty good. Very good. Okay, so that's good. We've got all of them now done. That now means that we have this guy and this guy. Now he can't, so he's actually now looking at his weapon. Just watch what he does for a second. Now, we still can't see down in here. So we have the opportunity here to do exactly the same thing again with the green beret. So we'll just go and grab number 1 and move down.
Leave it to me. Okay. Yes.
In fact, you can just hide there anyway. But it's probably better for me to hide him
Yep.
in one of these locations. Noisemaker.
Leave it to me. No way for them to find me.
Okay, we'll stay hidden.
Quiet and efficient.
Come on. Oh, he's a guard. He doesn't. He looks around, but he doesn't actually move. These are both guards. Can't be bothered. All right, so we have to tackle this one a different way. All that planning for nothing. So Boland's saying, "Wow, the footprints disappear in seconds, not minutes." Yes, no, it's good. Okay, so how are we going to do this? And this one does, again, look at his weapon. Let's just watch the pattern. So that gives me an opportunity to move up. Not much of one. And he's back again. Do we draw this one away? Maybe we do it that way. Let's just move the number 1 across.
Leave it to me. Yep. Yes. Yep. Okay.
Unfortunately, he can see everything.
Consider it done.
Noisemaker. I think he'll see me. Let's just see how we go. We'll just dig in straight away in here.
Yep.
All right, let's just try it. We'll just do an F5 again. And give it a crack.
Don't get in my way.
Oh, damn it. No. It's not going to work. Okay, so I'm glad I did an F5 with that one. Mission has failed. Okay, so we'll just go and reload. Okay, well that's not going to work. So let's pick that up. Is there another way through? Do we have to focus on these? Is that what we have to do? Which means this one here. That one's just dozing. I've got a split second while I move across to here. I'll try the green beret while we're actually out this way. Let's just go and move him out and up.
Leave it to me.
So yeah, so Falcon's saying if the noisemaker goes off, won't the guard that is distracted miss you sneaking up? Well, they go in to hit it, but he was actually facing where I was. I can use it temporarily to change where the other guard is looking. So I could, if I got rid of that one, I can then get rid of, if I distract that one there, he'll then turn and look at it for a little while, which I think maybe that would even give me, maybe we'll do that. Let's just give that a go. Yeah, you're right. If I use it a bit more effectively.
Yes. Consider it done.
Yeah, if I can sneak into there.
Consider it done.
If I make him look in the opposite direction.
Consider it done. Yes. Uh-huh. Consider it done. Yep. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yep, just made it. All right, let's do another F5 here. Another save scum. So if I turn on the sound, I should be able to kill all of them pretty quickly. So let's go and do that now.
Don't get in my way.
Ah, damn it. No, that didn't work. Here they all come. Mission failed. The Green Berets died. Have both in the snow pile? Yeah, maybe that would be the that would possibly work. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort of take them both out, aren't I, at the same time? Let's just continue. Now, other thing I just want to test is just if I turn the sound on, and then turn it off. I want to see when he comes back and has a look. I've got a few seconds there. Now he's back. If I turn it back on again. Yeah, okay. I can do this multiple times. And he does stay there for a little bit of time. Alright, so let's get number 2 again.
I'll be right over.
And move him up as well into that snow pile.
Understood. Okay? Yes.
Yep, just made it. Right, so we're in there now. So if we go this way, actually I don't need to do that. I need to do it after we turn this thing on. So we'll turn it on to start with. And we need to somehow get out here. Oh, it's going to be tricky actually. Let's turn it on now. Actually, wrong one. So the sound there. We'll do left shift and actually I might wait for this one to go back down into this mode again. So just wait for him because he's not as aware when he's actually then checking his equipment. About now. Okay, turn the sound on, left shift, and we're in. Right, so the Green Beret is going to take this one out. So press A and attack. Number 2 is going to attack this one. So A, grab that one straight away there. All right, let's go for it and see what actually happens here. So we'll just press enter. Alright, press left space again. While we're doing this, we need to get the Green Beret to now... Can he pick him up yet? No, we can't do the pick up yet. Okay, can we do the pickup here? Yes, we can. I just wanted to make sure I just capture all of these as fast as I possibly can. Actually, he's already got the pickup. Number 2, I want to pick up this one. Number 1, I want to pick up this one. And let's just go and press enter. Left shift. Ah, damn it. Now, can we get back there? Go back quickly. And then we've got the number 2 as well. Just quickly go back in there, just to see what happens. Probably going to be too much happening all at once, I think. Enter. No. Oh, geez, we were close though, weren't we? That was pretty close. That was pretty damn close. Okay, we'll try that. God, we are very, very close with this one here. See how we go. Yeah, you can also use the footprints to lure them, but I can't lure the guys in the greatcoats. Don't get drawn away. So so I think I still have to wait for that one to come, or I just go straight up. Let's just see what happens here if we go and do it. Just go and move it across. If I press tab, is there anything else we can see? Oh, I've got an area up there that I can hide. I can climb up. I didn't realise that. Right, well that changes things. Because when he's distracted, then I can go and kill this one off using the other guy. So let's just have a look at this one here. Let's just go back to number 1.
Leave it to me. Yes. Yep. Okay. Yes.
Sneak around here. I didn't even see that.
Yes.
I can't hide him anywhere. So when he does that, now I can climb up part of the way here and just be ready to go. And where's number 2? Oh, he's still back there. Okay, well we'll keep him where he is.
Affirmative.
So the sapper's going to have to take both of these guys out.
Understood.
Oh, damn it. Damn it! Okay. It didn't work. Not yet, anyway. I timed it wrong. Alright, let's go. So, lol, Africa saying, I'd never get into Commandos. The real-time aspect always filtered me hard. Well, we can pause now. We do actually have like a left shift. Just got to get used to using left shift rather than space or anything like that. So, what I'll do is I'll make sure that this one, as soon as he goes back this way, straight back, and we're out of there. That's good. So I think that must be the key. And what's it see there? It actually went. That actually started to track me. I'm not sure what from. Maybe the footprints? So we'll leave him there. We'll get number 2. He can't grab that, can he? No.
Affirmative.
Just go this way. It certainly is easier than what I remember of the original Commandos, in the sense that it's more my style, to be honest. I actually like this,
I'll be right over.
just because it's not too difficult.
Affirmative.
So he's spotting the stuff. That's interesting, isn't it? I love what they've done with this, in the sense of being able to chop and change things. I just don't know how I can hide this body. Let's do an F5 here because we're now in position, and we'll now wait for. I'll just zoom in on this in the map, make it a little bit bigger as well, just so we've got it there. Alright, space. So in this case, what we want to do is we want to go and kill off this one here. And we want to go and kill off this one here using the green beret. Alright, enter. Nah, damn it, okay. What else could we do? Oh, you know what I can do? Somehow I've got to draw off this other guy. I've somehow got to draw this other guy off. So there's only 2 of them up there. If there's 2 of them, I can deal with it. He's jumped back down. He's jumped into there. So if we can draw this one out, where can the sound maker go?
I'm your man.
I'll just go and... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Can he see down there? No, he can't. Is that already making the sound?
Makes for a good distraction.
Yeah, I can't get close enough to him. It's only here. Well, let's actually try that. Let's go and see what happens if the sapper... No, it can't be the sapper. Oh, hang on, the bear trap, of course. Not thinking of the bear trap.
This'll be hard to ignore. Consider it done.
All right, that'll get rid of that one. And so we'll go back to the sapper again.
I'll be right over. Huh? Understood.
Let's move out of the way. Let it go back down again.
Keep the hands out of the jaws.
Let's see if this works.
Understood.
I'm your man.
If there's 2 of them, I can deal with it. If there's 3, I just can't. Oh, what's that?
Dubios, das sollte ich mir anschauen. Ein Kamerad ist tot.
Level 1. This is the alarm. Interesting. Going back, starting to look around. Yeah, this is so cool. God, this is good. You know, they go back to their other jobs, so they just keep on starting to hunt around the place. Haven't found the body yet. The sapper's the best one to go and pick up the body. Oh, here they are right here. Damn, this is good. See the body, won't he? No, they're just going to keep on hunting and hunting.
Das muss ich mir anschauen.
Oh, hang on, the sound is still going.
I'm your man.
Der Lärm ist vorbei. Das müssen wir untersuchen. Hat sich da jemand verkrochen?
him. Took one bit of damage there. All right, well that's I will actually save scum here so we can try to get through, because that's almost worked. Just go continue. He's got his magic green camouflage on. Yeah. Is this dude in a tank top in the Arctic? Yes, he is. He's tough as nails. So I think that was about as close as we're going to get, I think, to success. Yeah, I wish I had another noisemaker. All right, let's move. Right over. No, don't move that way. Don't move that way. No, stay back here. Ah, damn it. Okay, load again. Load her in again. Give it a go. So number 1 is what we need, not number 2.
Yep.
Hang on, we need to pick up that first. Control click.
Leave it to me.
Now, what's interesting is I could leave the green beret down this way after we use the bear trap.
Makes for a good distraction.
So I can still pop that one way up into here. Like that's enough there. So I can end up having them do everything really. Let's have a look and see this one. This one's the tricky one.
Let's go. Affirmative.
All right, that worked.
Watch your step.
Bear trap way over here. But the problem with this is that we end up with the this one then ends up looking down as this one is caught. So what I need to do is distract that one there. So if I go back, now that we've actually popped those there, move this one down the other side, and then we whistle once the body's taken.
Okay. Okay. Took me ages to learn.
Yeah, so if I whistle there, I won't do it now. I'll just right click for now.
I'll be right over.
No,
Okay.
you stay there.
Uh-huh.
Number 1, you are here to go and grab the body when you can. It still may be dangerous, but anyway, let's just see how we go. So he's now going to dig in.
No way for them to find me.
Right, so he's hiding in the snow. We've got everything ready to go. So we're going to ring the bell, sound the decoy. Get number 2 ready to do a whistle.
I whistle and they come
Go back to
running.
number 1.
Consider it done.
Whew, yeah, we did it. But not with the whistling didn't work. He still was looking. We just happened to luck the perfect timing. So we've done that one. Let's get the sound off. Grab this one again. And now now I need to wait for that to happen again, and then we use both of these again. So we'll just go back the other way.
Yep. Okay.
Because this one's the only one that can climb up. Well, that worked, sort of, but the whistling didn't actually do anything at all.
Yep.
Number 2 comes back this way.
Yep. Okay. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay.
So the sapper. Not sure where we get our next team member.
Yep. I'll be right over. Uh-huh.
I'm just going to press F5 because this is now an important win for us.
Affirmative.
Okay, now he's in that mode now. Let's just get Sapper, get up to the top of this. Wait for him to go back down and do that again. And then we'll press the shift key and do the attack. So as soon as he starts to look down, done. Right, at this point, you go in with a kill on this one, and you go in with a kill on this one. Now we still don't have, this one's stopped there for now, that's okay. Press enter. Okay, so you pick up him, drop him into there, and you pick up him and drag him into there. Alright, we can F5 yet again. Save, yes, we need to save quickly. So we've done that bit. Now, the next bit is these guys are probably a little bit more tricky again. We've got an area there that we need to somehow get around to get in behind them. But do we want to take this out now? Because now I think we can. If we have a look and see what we've got this group in through here, we've got this group looking that way. And then we can sneak up on this one and this one. So we essentially take that out, and we can then sort of sneak in behind most of them from this area. So, Leah, I don't know which way to do this one. I'm thinking maybe we do go back. I mean, this one here, these guys are occupied. They don't seem to look up at all, do they? And that one there. So I can actually use the sapper to take him out. They're not looking at him. I think we might just do this one. We're right here. Let's go and grab the sapper.
I'll be right over. Affirmative.
Keep digging, guys. Keep digging.
Okay.
Cut the wire.
Understood. Okay.
Flammables. Okay, here we go. So red barrels and flasks will blow up when hit with firearms or explosives such as grenades. Oh, okay. Alright, so where's the, if I press tab, so we're seeing that there. Do we see any others? Yeah, there's one there. That's not them. Something as well down that way. Oh, and you can carry them. Some commandos can pick up and carry explosive barrels. This is so cool. There's so much you can do with this game. Well, I'll take this guy out first.
Affirmative. Understood.
I think I'll just close that one off. Then maybe we can blow these guys up and see how we go.
A most valuable tool. I'll be right over.
So he's in the drift.
Understood.
Can he carry them?
Understood.
He can't. What about number one? He doesn't seem to be able to as well.
Ready for duty?
Let's go back to 2 and stand up and see if that helps. No, I don't seem to be able to pick that up. Alright, so in this case we're going to need to do another one of these. Actually, I should be able to just take them out individually.
Okay. Yes.
Because they're not really looking at anything.
Part of every soldier's equipment.
love the ragdoll. The death throes. The ragdoll effects are awesome. Go and throw both of them in there. All right, that cleared out that little area. That was good. We've got that one done. Now we've got a lot of... We'll have to ultimately get up to here, but I think we'll clear out that other bottom section first. So I'll just come back down through, back down to this other side where these guys... There's someone that walks down this path.
Understood. Affirmative.
Just get it close, and I'll just get number one as well. He's right there.
Consider it done.
So I'll move that one across. I think I'm not sure if I like it, like in terms of just the settings I've got. It's whether I don't know if I like to have the edge scroll. It sort of works, so maybe I'll just get used to it. Sort of thinking of whether I should be using the arrow keys or not. Alright, what we'll do is number 2, bear trap, there. Then back. Number 1, sneak in with a sound maker.
They never copper. Consider it done.
When he comes back, we'll trap him. Do another F5, I think, at this stage.
Huh?
Oh, what's that?
Dubios. Das sollte ich mir anschauen.
Ready for duty?
Quickly hide the body. Number 1 can then turn off the sound and go and pick it up. I've got more grenades over here, so let's go and pick them up as well.
I needed that.
Okay, so he's got 1 grenade. So now got I'm always err on the side of not doing stuff with grenades. So if we have a look at this one is looking down that way, and this one is looking out this way. So we should be able to now make our way through. Just do another F5 here, and we will zoom on in. So we'll just clear out this little group of this area of the map here, I think, where we actually are. So it's really only this one here that we have to really concern ourselves with. The others don't move around at all. So we've got 2. Number 2 can...
Understood. Yes. Think you can take advantage of the cables up there?
Yes, we can.
Let me guess. You're
Pole
afraid
climbing,
of
there we go.
heights. I'm your man. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Alright, left click. 2, knife this one. Number 1, knife this one. Enter. Perfect. Alright, so number 2 can then pick up this guy. Drag that one into there. Oops. And number 1,
I'm your man.
grab you and move you into there. Well, let's... I'm not sure what that's pointing at.
On it.
I think we're just... This is the poles. So I should be able to get in behind. This one doesn't even look at the pole. So I'll just do another F5. That was an easy one. And away we go. Can the sapper go up? No, it's only the Green Beret. Only the Green Beret can do this.
Consider it done.
Oh, no, didn't work. Oh, he woke up. All right, escape and load. So I'll bring this one back in again. Go and continue. So Ek is saying, do you have to kill these guys? Can you sneak past them when the one guard ties his shoes? I'm not sure about that group. I'm thinking you were talking about that big group that was up there. I don't know. Like this one here, we can then at least get down into this position and get in behind there. This one here, what are you looking at? He's not looking at anything. But I'm thinking I will actually take this one out.
Leave it to me.
I'll just use this one to
Wish I could. Consider it done.
move them around.
Consider it done. Sharp blade makes for a quick kill. On it. Yep.
This guy's still not looking at anything. Completely disinterested. So we can now just sneak through because he's just not looking at all.
On it.
So we'll sneak right past him.
Consider it done. I think I've just found our way out of here.
Yeah, this is the way we're supposed to
Come back
leave.
to it when we're done.
But at least we'll clean it up before we go.
Consider it done.
I don't know where I can hide him there. Okay, we'll throw him in there. There is something else down in here. I don't know what this is. Oh, it might be just a barrel.
Consider it done.
Yeah, there's nothing else there. This is our way out, so ultimately we have to end up back here.
On it. Yes.
Okay, let's move up the pole. Just do another F5 while we're up in the air.
Consider it done.
This guy wanders around a bit. Okay, we can get him now.
Let's cut these phone lines. Without them, the Germans are stranded.
Consider it done.
Just throw that one there. Blood has now disappeared. So this one is the one that was the worry there with where we were doing things, but he's now otherwise occupied. So cut the radio communication cables is what we now have to go and do. So there's people inside there, which is, if I press tab, we can then sort of see other things. This is very, I really like this actually. There's doors inside there as well by the looks that we can break open. Yeah, we can open the doors and go inside the buildings. This is so much more detailed than the other Commando games that I remember. Murphy's saying, hello there, well, how's the game so far? What mission is this? This is the second mission in. Yeah, so it's saying my fond experience was playing Commander 2s entirely on co-op with a friend. Yeah, actually, that's one thing I'll just see what you can do in that sense. If we just, actually, I'll just go and save where I am, F5. And if I go back out to the main menu, because I do have to start to wind up now. So I'll start to sort of, I'll come back again in a couple of days' time and sort of finish off this mission. Just go and confirm. Press any button. So, yeah, I'm not sure how multiplayer works. New game. Back. Oh, there's a lobby. Yeah, okay, so this is something I haven't actually played with before. So you've got, for example, you've got the multiplayer lobby in through here. You can actually invite specific players in as well. It looks like it's only a like a co-op with one-on-one. Yeah, that's very cool actually. I hadn't played with this bit of it before. Just to see what ends up in through here. Yeah, so you can then just choose your Steam friends to play the game with you. Yeah, I like it. And there's an invitation ID as well that you can actually. So that's an invitation ID. But yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I do like that. I've really got to say this from my perspective. I'm seeing an awful lot of polish with this game. You know, it's certainly geared, I think, more for controllers than for mouse, but it's not onerous at all. And but I do have to get going today, so so I'm going to leave it there. I will be back again in a couple of days' time, and just keep on playing this particular mission. I've actually, but as I say, I'm impressed with the polish of this game. It's just like as soon as I started to play it, like with the first tutorial, it just, for me, it worked out well. I know that there's been some people sort of saying that there was problems with loading. I haven't had any issues at all with that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the people are actually having the issues. I'll just see if there's any other comments. Let's just see where we are. Yeah, so you've got the footprints of them now. We've done all those things in there. So you can straight up and kill him, not pick up bodies. Yeah, so you guys are talking about older games. Adrian's saying the older versions, you can do all that. What are you surprised about? I'm surprised at the polish. I mean, that's one thing. I haven't played. I've only really played the original Commandos. maybe I've lived a sheltered life. I don't know. So Adrian's saying the only problem I have with the game is it looks too soft, as if it's for small children. Well, you do have the difficulty settings. I mean, it's if you sort of go into new game. So what does it go from? It goes from recruit, yeah, up to veteran. So recruit, soldier, veteran. Yeah, but my reflexes, I'm assuming that's going to require pretty strong reflexes. It's just a moderate amount of damage. But I'm enjoying it. Like as a puzzle game, it's great, I think. So Hive Destroying saying only issue is low FPS, otherwise all good for me. Yeah, no, it's quite a like my fans on my computer are going pretty hard, which usually, and I haven't tested to see what the actual FPS is when I'm playing, but yeah, I'm certainly noticing the fans are sort of going fairly strongly at different times. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to leave this session here. So I'll be back again tomorrow with Fortress Friday. So we'll play some Dwarf Fortress. And then back again probably the day after again just to play a bit more of this. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.